What's up YouTube, Tag All Star here. And in today's video we're going to go over what my channel is about and the premise of what my channel is supposed to be. So recently I've been posting like gaming content and Forza, or I did post a little bit of Set of course on my Instagram and those kinds of games. But my channel is supposed to be a premise of automotive content, more so for drifting and Japanese cars and that kind of thing. Now, for me, I own a 2002 Lexus IS300. That was my first car, and I was planning on turboing it, but I'll give you an update on that a little bit later. And then I also own a 2017 Ford Mustang GT. Now, for this channel, it's not supposed to be necessarily a gaming channel. It's supposed to be an overall automotive channel for basically customizing my cars, doing my builds, and as well, mostly drifting content. It's supposed to be real life content, not necessarily gaming. But now the gaming is, for me, is kind of like filler, because any car enthusiast knows that for the most part, when it comes to the cars and car content, it kind of takes a little bit of while to, one, get parts, and two, gain the funds to get these parts, and then three, install, and then make a video, edit, all that. So the gaming is kind of the filler. I will continue to do gaming on my channel, and I'll also be showing my progress with drifting and driving, because this year I want to actually get a chance to actually go to drift events and actually practice. I've done some things, you know, in Mexico on the streets and whatnot, but to be honest, on the street you cannot really focus on driving. You're mostly focused on not crashing or dying or hurting somebody, hurting yourself, destroying your car, and you're just mostly kind of nervous or scared rather than actually focusing on your technique and mastering each technique as you go. So I like to get into more drifting, going to the track and filming all those kinds of things. Of course, that costs money, tires, fuel, traveling, all that good stuff. But I'll try to do it. I've also been trying to get more consistent with my content. It's been really, really hard because of work, and not just work, but just life in general, which is, you know, that happens to everybody. But I've been really going through a lot in the past month or so. I accidentally got into like 2 wrecks. Well, I won't say 2 wrecks, it was 2 accidents. And the Mustang, I should have the photos showed up in the back. So basically with the first incident, I was going to work in the morning, like 3 in the morning. A deer was crossing the street. I slowed down, turned off the road to let it by because it was already crossing the street. So as I was coming near him, the deer literally freaked out and ran back across the road and just ran right in front of my car and pretty much messed the front end up. It's just cosmetic damage. I was still able to drive the car, and God was gracious enough to allow me to still be, not only one, be alive, I'm blessed to be alive still, and as well, he was gracious enough for me to still have my car and be able to drive it. It drove perfectly fine. There was no alignment issues, nothing like that. It was just cosmetic damage. Just need a new headlight, bumper, AC compressor, that kind of, well, AC condenser, those kinds of things. Stuff that's replaceable. Everything on the car is replaceable. You can't replace your life. And then the week after that, it was raining real bad. I was driving home from work, and there's like this road. It's kind of like, it's banked like this, so the water kind of runs down on one side. Well, it's banked like this. Let me do a real representation. So it's going down like that. I'm coming up the hill, going the average speed of traffic, and then the car just whips around. So I tried to do my little thing of counter steering, you know, classic drifter thing, but the car spun around so fast that the front wheels couldn't catch it. So as I noticed I was about to go into a ditch, so I pulled the handbrake, got on the brakes to go ahead and try and get the car to stop from going into the ditch and possibly flipping over. And I was actually able, I went into the ditch, but I was able to stop like right in it. So again, thank God for allowing me to see another day from that, and as well the car had no damage from that incident as well. And then after that, the next week, my wife ended up getting into an accident. Older gentleman ended up pulling out in front of her. His car was a little bit more messed up than hers. You know, her Accord was a tank, I ain't even gonna lie. A straight up tank. His car is messed up, hers is not. And again, God being gracious enough to allow her to walk away. The only problems that she has, no physical injuries, is just, you know, back pain, those kinds of things that she has to deal with at this moment. I'm helping her with. But other than that, that's what's been going on. Been real tough to be consistent, but I'm trying to get back on it, get back on the grind. And as well, when I get my Mustang back, it's in the shop right now getting repaired, try and do more content with the Mustang, and as well show more content of my IS300, because my actual plan, like I said, I was gonna give you an update on that. I might as well give it now. The update for that is I was going to turbo it, and I was turboing it, but I decided to keep it NA because I want to focus on, rather than the build, instead of focusing on the build, I want to focus on driving. And the best way to learn is if the car is, you know, reliable and kind of lower horsepower-ish, because I'm still kind of getting used to drifting at higher speeds, because with the Mustang is really fast. Not only is it really fast in a straight line, it's really fast in drift because the car, it squats in the rear and it just digs through the corner, which I've actually learned that really quick, that you kind of got to be on top of it with that kind of car, because the car can literally go like 80 miles per hour in drift, and it's done it before. I've done it before, and boy, that jump was scary. But yeah, that's pretty much my update and what my channel's gonna be about. It's gonna be real life content, mostly drifting content, and eventually, you know, maybe one day I'll go into Pro-Am and shoot, maybe be the first black FD driver. You don't know. I don't know. Just might. I already know what car I'm gonna use. Is gonna be the IS300. I'm already marking that right now. But IS300 2J might be 700, 800 horsepower, but that's way in the future. Might not be too long from now, but it's gonna happen one day. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's just giving you all insight on what my video and my channel is about. And also, I appreciate all the subscribers I've been getting. I've now reached 500 subscribers, and hopefully very soon I'll reach 1,000, and then continue our content on from there. And I really hope to do a lot more car content, as well, actually making time and actually going out to car meets and checking out other people's cars and their builds and just meeting new people. But like I said, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.